Greetings, citizens. Since the reveal of Gamescom 3.0 demo, got a lot of new players coming into the game, and I just wanted to make a video helping them out on how to get a better ship than their Aurora MR, so they could have a lot more fun in the game. Making this video was extremely brutal. It's been about two and a half years since I've even flown an Aurora, so it was fun for me to get back in there and give it a go. So you'll see I have a bunch of ships here, but it's not about any of these ships. It's about this little gem, the little engine that can't, the Aurora MR. We're going to be going through some couple different ways here on how to earn rec. The fastest way is by racing. You're going to earn the most rec in the shortest amount of time that way. It doesn't even matter if you don't finish. So that's the way that I recommend to get out of that ship. We're going to branch that path off into combat in case racing's not your thing, so you can have a different experience aside from smashing your face into the racing rings over and over again. So bear with me, guys, and we'll see if we can get through this together. Now, the quickest and easiest way to get out of your starter ship is by going to the upgrade section, pick your Aurora MR, and for an extra $10, get yourself an Aurora LN. You're going to have a way better time and a lot more fun in the game. If that's not your thing, go with the Avenger Titan, which is what I recommend getting. That's going to cost you an extra $25.
That's a great sight.
So here we are in a race. You're going to want to familiarize yourself with the racetrack. You're not going to come in first, but it's not about that. It's about rec. Just keep at it. It's very difficult. The ship handles like a whale in a bathtub. Keep going. Stay at it. You can do it. It's just a little quick race. Once we get through it, I believe I earn about 225 rep. So you're going to want to repeat that over and over and over again until you get about 5,500 rec to get a Mustang Gamma, which is one of the better racing ships in the game right now. And you'll be able to place first, and you can get up to about 800 rec per race with the Gamma. And that would be the ideal way to get rec. Just grind your face off with the MR or whatever starter ship you have until you have enough rec to where you can get the Mustang Gamma. But for this, we're going to do a little combat. We're going to switch into in case racing's not your thing. So I did a few races. I got myself 800 rec and change. Went onto the website, and we're going to go and rent us a couple of weapons here. We're going to go for the longswords, the size 1 longswords. They're 400 rec apiece, and this will give us some firepower so we could actually score hits to earn more rec inside of Arena Commander. So this is what we're looking at right here. Go ahead and add them to cart. We want 2 of them, so we're going to edit the quantity. We are 2. And go ahead and check out. All right, so back in the hangar, you're going to make sure you want to restart your game. So close it out completely and re-log in, and you'll see your guns in the menu here. So go in, we'll throw the longsword on there. Now look at that. Look at the size difference between these 2 weapons. And they are both size 1 guns. So I'm already feeling a lot better about that. Let's take it into Arena Commander and see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to start out in Vanduul Swarm co-op. Just display the power that these longswords have. It's a lot better. The only problem I was running into, if you get hit with anything, be it a missile, because for some reason the flares aren't working properly in the ship, could be just this build. But if you get hit with anything, you're going to lose complete control of your ship and just spiral out of control. It was very, very frustrating for me. And I believe I spent about 20 minutes in Vanduul Swarm. Only made it to wave 8. And the wreck that I received wasn't really that good. Maybe about 450 wreck. But, I mean, it was fun just to get used to the ship. Shoot the weapons a little bit. But once you die 3 times, you're out. You're just sitting there watching the other people play until they either fail or they complete a boss wave and you're able to get one more spawn back into the game. So if you have a lot of time on your hands, go for it, but you can earn more wreck in less time by racing. So you'll see what I'm talking about here. I just lost control of my ship. I couldn't handle, I couldn't do anything. So I had to sit and watch this guy until finally he smacks into a rock. And that was it. Okay, so there you have it. 530 wreck. About 20 minutes into the game. It wasn't fun. So then I went to squadron battle. And everybody just ran me. You see there, I finished 0 and 16 and earned about 200 wreck in 20 minutes. Wasn't a lot of fun, very frustrating. So I took it into Battle Royale. And I think that's where this ship shines. Because you're an Aurora, the other players aren't awarded that much points for killing you. So a lot of people just overlook you. Now you're going to run into the occasional asshole who's going to ram into you repeatedly. And they're not really trying to kill you, more like just grief you, I would say. But don't let it bother you. Stick at it. Put some shots on them. You can see here I'm going up against a Hornet. And I'm using the environment for my benefit. I'm weaving him into rocks, asteroids. He's not having a good time. He's trying to get hits on me. But he does a good job at hitting my shields, but not the hull itself. Meanwhile, he's content with me just poking at him.
Low shields damaged. Stand by. Forward shields. Stand by. Forward shields. Collision alert. Clear. Stand by. Forward shields. Low shields damaged. Stand by. Forward shields. Stand by. Forward shields. Collision alert. Stand by. Scanning. Radar contact.
It's a continuation of the same fight. There's a little freeze. But we're just going at each other, and I think he gets frustrated and calls his friend over to get some help. Here's his friend ramming me. And here comes the missile spam. Now, I think there's something wrong. There's a bug with the ship in this build. The flares just don't seem to work. I've tested it over and over and over and over again. Just doesn't seem to work out for me. Missiles just go right through.
Low shields damaged.
And there you go. So after about 20 minutes, I earned 446 wreck, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So now we're going to take you back into the website and we're going to show you what ships to go for. If you want to stay with racing, you want to stick with that Mustang Gamma, that's 5,500 wreck. And you could just race to earn your wreck to get whatever ship you want. Or if the combat route is more for you, go for the Aurora LN for 3,500 wreck. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.